Sometimes your watch band clasp will wear out before your mesh watch band does. If you don't want to replace your whole watch band, or you can't because of its unique design, you can always just replace the clasp itself. Use this guide to learn how to change fold-over style watch band clasps for mesh watch bands. How will you recognize a fold-over clasp for mesh watch bands? Look at the clasp. It should have solid end caps that appear to grip the watch band. It will also have a clasp in between that folds over on itself like a center catch clasp. You'll need a spring bar tool, a digital gauge, a jeweler's ball peen hammer, and a notepad and pen. The first step is to remove the old clasp. Start by opening the clasp so that you can lay the watch face down and easily access the points inside the band where it attaches to the clasp. Insert your spring bar tool into the gap in the clasp end piece and then pry it open. Once the end piece pops free, you can set your spring bar tool aside and lift it all the way open. Then slide it off the end of your mesh watch band. Set the end piece aside if you can. Turn the watch band around so you can see the gap in the remaining attached end piece. Take your spring bar tool again and insert the end into the gap of the end piece. Pry the cover open to release the grip on the watch band. Again, once the cover is popped open, lift it all the way up and slide it off the watch band. Set the old watch clasp aside and lay the watch band out so you can use your digital gauge to measure the width of the band to order a new watch clasp. Position the jaws of your digital gauge on either side of the watch band at the loose end where you intend to place the new clasp. Close the jaws until they rest securely on either side of the watch band. Repeat the measurement twice to verify your results before recording the measurement. Then, using that measurement, order the correct size and color replacement watch band clasp at Esslinger.com. When you have your new clasp, you are ready to attach it to your band. Start by taking your new clasp and opening it so both sides are only attached by the safety chain. If you're working with a gents clasp larger than 8 mm, it will most likely not have a safety chain and you can just set one side of the clasp aside for later. Take your watch band and determine which side you want the clasping mechanism to be on. Traditionally, the clasping portion is attached to the 6 o'clock part of the watch band to be easier to latch. However, you can attach it to whichever side is most convenient for you. Hold the watch band so the watch face is facing up, starting with the end piece attached to the tongue or clasping side of the watch clasp. Open the end piece cover. Insert the loose end of the watch band into the opening in the end piece and turn both pieces over so that you can see inside the clasp. When you're satisfied with the position of the watch band in the end piece, you can set the watch band down and close the cover piece. This will cause the teeth at the opening to grip the band, keeping it from coming unattached from the clasp. Take your small ball peen hammer and pound steadily, but gently, on the latch to push the cover completely closed. After you hear it click into place around the band, you can set your ball peen hammer aside. Next, take the remaining loose end piece of the new clasp and open the cover portion like you did before. Before you start to connect the end piece and band together, make sure that the end piece is in the same position as the other one, and check to see that the safety chain is not twisted or tangled. Lift the loose end of the watch band to the loose end piece, inserting it into the opening. Once the band is inside the end piece, turn the watch over so you can see inside of the clasp. Lay the band down on your workspace and close the end piece cover. Use your ball peen hammer to gently tap the cover down into place. Keep applying pressure until you hear the cover click into place. When the cover has been completely closed, you can set your tools aside and continue wearing your watch again. For other handy watch band repairs, or to learn how to change a different type of watch band clasp, check out Esslinger.com's YouTube channel today.